So the interesting part was when we started working on Tessalace, we had a very ambitious idea of making something which was very dynamic in terms of very angular and very this thing, because it was on a very prominent location where we could see the entire facade. So it was having like a lot of angular surfaces that were made into it. So we worked with the builder and we tried to find out ways, because it was all complicated with the kind of how the structure has to be holded into it and the structural design. But he gave us a challenge, we took it as a challenge where we could create that kind of impact, but at a fraction of a cost. So for that, what we actually found out a way was to, can we create an illusion of the kind of 3D thing that we created, the kind of volumes, planes that we have created. We actually tried it out by creating a two-dimensional structure, but the kind of detailing of silhouette onto the top of the structure created something that is like an illusionarily which feels as if it is a three-dimensional object. It was a big breakthrough in the sense that when we showed it to the client, he said, okay, it looks very similar. Do you think it would create the same impact? We said, yes, we could create the same impact at the fraction of the cost. So that's when we had a feedback from the client, went back to our drawing board, created something that could give him the purpose and also create something that looks phenomenal and like something that is very interesting out of it. So that was the whole idea when we did Tessalace. I think it really came out well, and it's probably one of the most looked out structures. And I think it's that one thing that changed the entire equation was that going back to the drawing board, looking towards it, seeing through that, understanding things from a client perspective, where that the viability was meeting in. Because a good design is always something that looks with respect to what the financial feasibilities and possibilities are, and working around it. That was something that was very important to us, and I think it worked out really well.